I think we have better run companies, better run governments, better societies if we see an equal representation of gender and other diverse groups in that leadership. 51% of the population equally as strong academically, but not seeing high percentages of women on boards, in senior management teams, in government. And I think that's a loss. It's a loss for the country, it's a loss for the world. And we need a broader set of opinions and views and backgrounds as part of our decision-making processes. The start of my management career, it wouldn't have been unusual to go into meetings with men who worked for me and for the assumption to be that they were the boss and I wasn't the boss. It didn't cause me great concern, in fact, and sometimes it kind of amused me, but it was interesting that was the assumption if we walked in together, that the man in the room was the boss. You can't assume that people will see you working away quietly, beavering away is going to be enough. I think you have to make yourself visible and make sure people know what you're doing. First of all, to force yourself to get involved and share your views, but also to make sure that your views and opinions are heard, because they are likely to be slightly different from your male colleagues. It's important that people hear those. And it is harder to be heard, I think, if you're on your own or you're a lone voice. So for boards, you need to have gender balance right through the management layers. You want your board to be set up to make the best decisions possible and to have all views represented. And the best way to do that is make sure that you have a well-balanced board with diverse opinions and a balance of men and women. There is some momentum behind this now, and I think it would be good to just capture that momentum and maybe crush those glass ceilings once and for all, and then maybe we'd never have to talk about gender quotas again in the future, which would be great.